Hello YouTube! Today we're going to Finland, and today we're not going to a convention or an event or anything like that. We're doing what Estonians normally do when they go to Finland for a day, which is we're gonna shop. And we're gonna show you some nice places to shop for fandom things. We're probably gonna have a look at some alternative fashion. And yeah, it's just a little chill vlog that hopefully I will have enough material to do, but if you're watching this, then there probably is enough material, so I'll see you in Finland! However, before we started shopping, we went to Starbucks. We don't have Starbucks in Estonia, so sometimes I want to go there when I'm in Finland or some other country that has them. I got this hazelnut crunch hot chocolate and this vegan baguette, and both of them were really good and nice. I didn't really like the weird vegan cheese, but otherwise it was good. So after we visited Starbucks, we went to the academic bookstore, which isn't a geek shop in itself, but it is a really nice bookstore in Helsinki, and if you are in Helsinki, I do recommend checking it out. The name says academic, but it doesn't just sell scholarly books or anything like that. They have a really wide variety of good books, and from there I got some calligraphy pens and also this Miraculous Ladybug magazine, which seems to be the #1 in Finland, so this actually might be the first Miraculous magazine that they've had. I've certainly never seen it before, and I go to Finland quite frequently. I really like the present it comes with. Sometimes the presents that come with children's magazines look really tacky and cheap, but this is a really cute notebook. I haven't opened it yet, and a really pretty pen that actually looks really professional and nice. Sadly, because it was snowing all day, the bottom of the magazine has gotten slightly wrinkled with snow and rainwater. But I do really like that this magazine contains a comic, because nowadays magazines don't often have original comics anymore. This does seem to be adapted from the animated series, but like there's original artwork here that's made especially for the comic, and I really like that, because nowadays either magazines often don't have comics, or and actually this might be an original story as well. I saw that they traded their Miraculouses, and they have done this in the series as well, but the story might still be original. So yeah, nowadays often children's magazines either don't have comics anymore, or the comics are just screenshots of whatever show they're doing the magazine for. And it also has lots of other stuff. There's chat with Marinette. There's a really nice poster. And I really like, this is like a double-sided poster. So on the other side you have Olia and Marinette. And I really like that as well. And then it has loads of games and quizzes, and I think I'm actually gonna take these and read all of this, because I speak Finnish and I do like this magazine, and you can color Marinette as well, so that's cool. Yep, so that's the magazine. And that's basically all I got from the academic bookstore this time, but it is a really good bookstore, so it is definitely worth checking out. And here are the calligraphy pens I got as well, in case you want to see them. They come in 3 different sizes. They were like €6 per 3 pens or something, so I think it was a pretty good deal. They do stock a lot of really nice art supplies there as well, so it's worth checking out for that as well. And here's what the notebook looks like out of the box. It's actually just plain white inside, which is very convenient. I like that. You can sketch. I mean, I think in the show Marinette does sketch in it, so it makes sense. But you can sketch, you can write, you can use it however you want, and I really like it. And I'm actually gonna use it now. Oh, and the super fun fact, which I didn't expect, the pen has pink ink. So yeah, it's actually pink. I mean, it does have a pink end in there, but I didn't expect the ink to be pink, so I think that's super nice. Lensi Shop is this really cute alternative fashion, almost more like a boutique, and they sell Harajuku fashion, kawaii fashion. They have a little bit of Lolita stuff, but mostly just cute Japanese fashion, cute items, cosplay wigs, and other stuff. I didn't get anything, but it is worth checking out. Mortisia is probably my favorite alternative fashion store in Finland, just because they have a really nice, strong, proper emphasis on Gothic fashion, and the store is quite big and has a good selection. I almost got this bag because I thought it was an Ita bag, but then it turns out you can't put stuff in the little window, so I didn't get it. I also really love the Harley Quinn outfit, I only noticed it later. The staff is really friendly, not too pushy, but they help you out. I often get stuff there, and this time I got a lovely, beautiful corset that I'll show you now. Here's the corset. It's not a real corset. It's a fashion item, so basically. It's not like an actual corset, but it has this corsety vibe, and I really like the little details here. And there's a zipper, so it's easy to put on, but there's also this clasp thing, and it has a really nice velvety back strap, or the back has these nice velvety ribbons that give it this really corsety feel. And like I mentioned in my overview of the shop, the staff is always really nice and friendly. Oh, I had it the wrong way around. So it's by Tebel Fashion. The staff is always really nice and friendly. They help you out. They're not too pushy, but if you need help putting something on, they help you with that as well. They recommend accessories and things, and are really, really nice. So yeah, I'm really happy with this corset. I've been looking for something like this sort of fall corset for a while, and I'm really happy that I got it. Cybershop is also an alternative fashion store. They have several locations in Helsinki. This one is underneath the central railway station in the tunnel. They also sell gothic stuff, but they also sell like punk stuff, cosplay stuff, just pride related fashion. This time the store even had a vintage and secondhand part, which they usually don't have. They have a nice selection, it's just a little bit more mainstream, and I have gotten some small accessories from there, but this time I didn't get anything. Animeet is a pretty new little anime shop in city center shopping center. They opened not too long ago. They have a small section of Lolita and fashion stuff as well, but mostly they seem to focus on anime merchandise as well as Japanese sweets and Japanese snacks. The right opposite to Fantasia Pellet, which we will talk about next, but it is a really cute fun little store. They also had some Ita bags, but none that matched my tastes, so I ended up not getting anything, but it's definitely worth checking out. Fantasia Pellet, I feel like it's pretty iconic when it comes to Finnish fandom scene. I have been there for years. It's one of the things I visited when I was 17, and I still visit it. They have such a good, amazing selection of manga and light novels. There are just rows upon rows of books, and they're all sorted alphabetically, so things are really easy to find. They also have comics and things like Warhammer figures and some tabletop games and some card game accessories as well. The selection is really, really good. Obviously, they don't have all the volumes all the time, but it is an amazing selection, and I love this store. Definitely check it out. And here's the Moto Shusha comic that I got. And here's the Grandmaster of Demonic Cultivation manhwa that I also bought. I have all the previous volumes. I've gotten them from Estonia, but they don't sell volume 4 in Estonia. I'm not sure if they haven't imported it yet or if they're not planning to. So I got one from Finland just in case that they aren't planning to have it imported here, because I really, really like the story of Angshan in all of its adaptations. Look how cute Jan is. He's so cute. I love the artwork in this. The expressions are so nice. So yeah, definitely worth the money. It is a lot more expensive. Fantasia is a pretty expensive comic book store, but they have an amazing, amazing selection. So if you want something that has come out recently or some time ago, they don't just stock the recent volumes, they usually stock the entire series of a thing. Obviously sometimes they don't have the volume that you want because it might be sold out. They have a really good selection. So yeah, this is the book that I got, and I'm really happy with it, and I'm gonna read it today. Finn Anime is a relatively new anime store, I feel. I hadn't been there before. They aren't in the central of Helsinki. I would almost say that they are almost outside of Helsinki. We took a train there and then we got there, and it turns out that they are only open if you call in advance. I should have checked it out online before, so this is your warning to do that when you want to go there. I haven't been there. I don't know what it's like. I don't want to end this video on such a sad note, so I want to give a special shout out to vintage bookstores and antique bookstores. We sold quite a few of them and went in quite a few of them when we were around Lensi Shop and Mortisia. And while these are not places dedicated to fandom merch, they are good places to find merch and find things you like. You can see the Star Wars DVDs, you can see the Star Trek DVDs, and this bookstore had loads of comics, so you might be able to find some gem that you've been looking for a long time, and you might be able to find some really awesome fandom stuff. It might take some digging, but I feel like that can be fun in of itself. So if you see some bookstores like that, just walk right in. So these are my recommendations when it comes to visiting alternative fashion and fandom spots in Helsinki. If you have some of your own that I haven't mentioned, leave them in the comments down below. This video was slightly different from my usual stuff, but I hope it was informative, and if you enjoyed it, leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!